Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Transport Fever 2, the Bristol map. And we haven't been here for a little while, and I believe this happened somewhere between the end of the last episode and the beginning of this one. I've rolled on a year or so just to make up more money and fix a few things, as we'll discuss in a moment. But my head office, my headquarters, has evolved, it's grown, it's bigger, it's grander. And it actually looks now like a proper headquarter building for a major transport infrastructure company, which of course is what Ajaxpost Transport is all about. Though I have seen some other headquarter buildings. I've been watching Just Roscoe's Transport Fever 2 series, and he's pushing ahead. He's much more relentless than I am in getting things done. I'm a rather slower, more methodical player, but he's getting all sorts of things done, and he has got a most fabulous high-rise, high-tech, modern-looking head office. And I must admit, I am rather jealous. But hey-ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles, apparently. But anyway, today, first off, I do need to thank a couple of people who commented on the last episode and identified a couple of issues and offered some solutions. First off, I'm going to say hi and thank you to Raining Tacos, if that's how you want me to pronounce your name. If not, then I'm sure you'll tell me. I was complaining in the last episode about a little problem I have with this line, not that one, it is this line here, the Newport Iron and Coal line, which goes from the coal mine here into the steel foundry, but actually picks up iron ore as well, which is being delivered by a separate line going down all the way down here to the Roget iron ore mine. And I was complaining that on this route the trains were not properly loading 50% of each, which is what they should do. I've set it up so here it should load 50% of both coal and iron ore, and generally speaking there is enough waiting at the station here to fill up 50% of those carriages. So what goodness gracious man, what Raining Taco suggested was a couple of things. One of which was have an even number of wagons, which I don't think I did in the last episode. So I've done that, I've evened that up and just made sure there is enough iron ore and coal here to fill up all the wagons we need. And it works. As you can see here, 49 each of coal and iron ore. So Raining Tacos, hey Raining, can I shorten your name to that? At least I can't mispronounce Raining, I hope. Thank you so much for your comments and observations on that. I think we've got that working, which means we should now be getting a lot more steel coming out of the factory here, seeing as it needs both 2 iron and 2 coal to make one. I was going to say plank, but it's not a plank of steel, is it? It's a rod, it's a tube, it's a roll. What do they measure steel in? I don't know. Okay, and the other commenter on the last video was Julie Fisher, who told me off basically in the nicest possible way, saying that when I created my docks here in Newport and Portbury, which we'll look at in a moment, I just placed a vanilla dock down here. You know, what's a cargo dock look like? With just one, a bit like that, and I was just misusing this sort of dock area here, and I could do it so much better, which was embarrassing really, because I have created an entire series of videos for Transport Fever 2 and how to make really good looking and flexible and complicated and exciting and interesting modular stations and docks and stuff, and I just totally ignored my own advice, my own knowledge, and just went for the quick and easy option. So I've remodeled Newport. As you can see here, it looks much more like a real dock now, and we're going to do the same now for Portbury all the way over here, which I have since renamed Royal Portbury Dock because that's what it's called. See this, I mean, it's a waste of space, isn't it? It's not making the best use of this dock inlet here. So let's get cracking on that. Let's reconfigure this Royal Portbury Dock. We're going to configure you. Now what I want, no, before I do that I need to get rid of you because you are in the way. And I have a suspicion that train station might be as well. Let's see how we go actually on that. So let's reconfigure this dock area. So what we need is a cargo building. Can I put some there? I can. And can I put a large dock down here? Will that fit nicely? I think that will... yeah, I think that will work. Okay, and can we do the same on the other side so we can get them... no, that station is in the way. I'm going to have to get rid of the station as well. Actually, I might... no, we're going to have to delete it, I think, all in all. We will rebuild it, though. We will rebuild it. Yes, I know I've broken the roots now. Don't worry about that. Don't go there. This is not a new dock. It is an existing dock. We're going to put in some more of you. Where can I get my large dock? That doesn't really work. It's going to let me place that there, but of course I won't be able to put a landing on there. Can I fit you there? Will you work? Now the question I have then is there enough space for boats to come in, or ships to come in to both these docks? I think we might be okay with that. If I put another building there, and let's really big it up. Okay, let's get rid of some more of that road. What can I reconfigure? Can I put any more of these buildings on? Right, so I could put one there as well if I wanted it, but I'm not going to. Actually, what I want to do, I think, yeah, let's get rid of, because I want the train station itself to be part of the dock, to actually be embedded properly within the dock area itself. So let's we're going to need to realign these tracks, I'm sure. We'll take you all the way back to the bridge. Okay, so if I put the train station, buildings, cargo, so if I spin you around to sit in there, it connects in, but it's not part of the dock itself, is it? Which is, yeah, it's not the effect we're after. So let's configure this again. I think we're going to need to get rid of you. If I get rid of you too, now we actually need, yeah, the entrance here, which is what connects it to other buildings. So if I slip you in there, okay, and then put a cargo building on there, and the new dock, spin it around like that so we can see it. Slip, nope, not, that's it, like that. Okay, does that work for me? So if we come out of here, it does kind of, but I'd rather the train station was actually, do I want this to be further in? Actually, do I want to move that whole thing down? So if we stick our train station, it's not really part of it. Just double check. I'm sure we do need this landing thing here. I want to get rid of stuff. There you are. Here. Okay. If I put a train station. Oh, hang on. What's? Ah, that's the old one. That's the old one. Right. Yes. Okay. No, don't get rid of the whole station. Get rid of just those landing bits. Sorry, the passenger connection, whatever they're called. Get rid of you, and you, and you. If I put the train station in there, yeah, you see there's no connection to the actual dock. You do need those little bits of pavement stuff to do this. So if we put you in there like so, okay, and then build like that, connects up, but it's still not really part of the dock itself, is it? Can I move this further down? Which is what I'd like to do. Actually, if I connect that to there, let's spin you around a little bit. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Oh, I'm not. Oh, hang on. Let's. Not quite sure what I was doing there. Right. Spin you around a little bit. Are you going to connect to that walkway area there? You are. Okay. That looks alright, but it's still a bit outside the dock area, isn't it? If I were to delete that, where could I put this? Oh, that looks better. Yeah, that is properly adjoining to the train station. Yeah, we're happier with that. Much happier with that. So put our dock on the side there. Yes, I'm happier with that. That is much better. So if we get rid of you, let's do these bits again. And the cargo building can sit there. Ah, this is better. It does look that much more integrated now, doesn't it? Which is the effect we were after. Another large cargo dock. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could stick you there. Sit there. That's it. Does that work? I think that does. I think I'm kind of happy with that. Right, so we actually need to give them places for ships to land. So put this land. Is it called a landing? A large landing. That's what it's called. Okay, and one there. Okay, excellent. That looks good. So yeah, the ship's going to go in there. Actually, I think we'll move it to a different terminal. Okay, which terminal should we put you on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're slightly odd numbers, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. We'll put you on dock 2. That looks good. Right, we need to rebuild our train station here as well. We're going to need some more track. I've got catenary. I do not want catenaries. You and you. No, not that. You and you. Use standard track. We could do with it being a little longer as well, perhaps, I think. Yeah, we'll make it longer that side. Okay. Alright, and some platforms. Where's the cargo platforms? They're down here somewhere. There you go. We'll put you on there. Okay, that looks good. Alright, and some track. I think we'll probably need to get rid of a lot of this. Oh, and that house. Sorry, chaps. Okay, track. No catenary. We won't bother using parallel tracks here. Can I swing you into there? 38 miles an hour. That is a little bit on the slow side. So can we make you a little bit faster? $39. Well, okay, it is faster, but it's not quite the increase I was hoping to see. I mean, to be honest, they won't be going that fast. 43? Oh, go on then. We'll give you 43. And down there. That's it. And coming up to here. There's just a single track over there. Okay, and actually, can I? Construction not possible, you say? Well, that is. It's not what you would call fast, but... Okay, let's try this. Now we're going to try some smoothing. Right here. Okay, that looks good. I'll tart this up and add in some sort of gravel or concrete and just make this look a bit more industrial off camera. I just want to get the thing working, which should be fine. Okay, so you're Royal Portbury Dock. You're still called Portbury Dock, and you're complaining because cannot connect all stations. Probably because I am missing. So what am I missing then? From Portbury to Clevedon, there is a switch there. Oh, is it the platform that you're using? It's probably the platform you're using, isn't it? Actually, no, we'll leave the line as is. We'll leave the line as is, I think. So if I changed you to platform 2, you're happier. That's good. So you go from Avonmouth dock, the other dock with the bricks, to Portbury. That's fine. So you're collecting from the other side of the station now. That's okay. That is very much okay. So do we need any more signals? We could probably have a switch out here as well, couldn't we? I think just for good measure, to make sure we don't have any issues when we put so many more trains on here, which we might do. We might do. One-way systems. We don't auto signal. And here. What do you look like? Are you the right side? Go, I don't need you there anymore. Yeah, we'll have you there. And you can go there. Splendid. Signals that side are fine. Don't really need signals this way, but actually, just in case, we'll put a signal here. Because that is a single track for the time being. It might remain single track, to be honest. Right, now hopefully everyone is happier that that is a much more dock-like looking structure. So I'm much happier with that, I think. Okay, so where else are we going to go today? I'm going to leave Newport for the time being to grow and develop. Hopefully that will. We may rearrange the trains on here a bit. One thing that might be happening is if we're getting that many more steel tubes or whatever it is steel is coming into the coming out of the foundry, we may need another or bigger train on here. Actually, let's look at that vehicle. How are you running? Are you good or mediocre? What's your performance? Is mediocre. I'll leave that for the time being, I think. We may come to that at the end of the episode, or I might do it off camera. Anyway, so what else do we need to do? There's one area of the map which I have. This map is just getting too big now. Right, we've done all the way up here. We've done a chunk of Wales. There's still more Wales to do in terms of industry, certainly, and we have one small town, Pontypool, to connect. And we've done pretty much all the south part of the England map here. There is more work to be done around this Weston-super-Mare and Brean-Barrow area, including extending the passenger lines. We have done north up here, Chippenham. We have done Stroud, Warminster, and sorry, not that's that side. This is the north. We have done Stroud, Bowbridge, and Cam and Dursley up here. What I haven't really touched is sort of this Wiltshire area here. We've got our Somerset and Dorset line, Midsummer Norton, Shepperton Mallet to Wells, but this area here we have ignored. So do you think it's time we started moving into Somerset? I think it is. So how are we going to do that? Now, I haven't done any research on this, so please do accept my apologies for putting in entirely stupid lines. But if you know any better, then please do correct me and just prompt me to look at this properly and do sensible routing. Right, Trowbridge is actually the county town of Wiltshire, so that should be bigger and served by a railway. Now there is a railway line between Bath and Frome. I know that much because I have taken it, and it goes down this way. Trowbridge, I'm not sure about lines to Trowbridge. No, they do. Yes, there is a line, definitely is a connection between Trowbridge and Chippenham. Whether it's a sort of active line in today's world, I'm not sure. Okay, could we go from Bath to Frome? My slight concern here is the landscape. So, okay, where's Bath Spa? There's our station here. Okay. Right, you're going to be a bit of fun getting out of, aren't you? Let's have a look at our track. I am still using the slow standard track for the moment. We will be upgrading that possibly in the next episode, or at least the episode after that, certainly. We'll be adding high-speed track to our main lines. But for the time being, okay, if I... I've got signals and everything here. If I take you out of... No, can't do that. From there? Okay, from there. I can take you out of there. Be nice if there was some sort of planning mode in Transport Fever, but it's one aspect of the game that's never been available in any of their games. Train Fever, Transport Fever, or Transport Fever 2. They've had no planning. Okay. Okay. It looks like a good place for a station here would be about here. Okay. What's that? Oh, that's a smaller one. Yeah, I'll keep adding mods and then forgetting which ones I've added. So, brown, isn't it? Is Great Western. Our colour still. We could add you here. If we add you there, that looks... Where's Bath Spa? I'm sure it goes through Bradford-on-Avon, so I actually want it to come out the other side. I think. Oh, bother! Don't click. Oh, you great planet. Right. Shouldn't click when you've actually got things on the cursor. So it could come out here. Again, it's going to be an awkward junction. If we do, then we're heading towards Trowbridge, aren't we? No, I think I'll stick with that. We'll come out of this side of Bath, I think, to go to Frome. Okay, right, let's actually start doing this. We're going to put 2 tracks on there. It's going to be a fairly small station. There is no catenaries. I could slip you there, and you're relatively... There, you're more expensive, but that's lots more groundwork. Okay, let's stick you in there, which is kind of the industrial end of the town, which is fine. So, okay, so that is Frome. Why do I click off when I want to just click somewhere else? Right, so. Okay. Right. Yeah, this is not actually. If we come out here, what have we got in the way of... Okay, that could be a tunnel there, that's fine. If we cut it, how much is that going to cost me? 1.5. Yeah, we'll put a tunnel in there. We do need bridges, not invisible bridges around here. I think I should want to probably... Ah, right, it's getting cheaper out this way. Right, that will... If we come further out this way, that will give us a better curve going into Bath. So I'm... Yeah, something like that. Where's Trowbridge? Oh, Trowbridge is the other side. I'm not worrying about Trowbridge. Okay. Right, that's cool. So we've got the one quite long tunnel there. We don't want an invisible bridge, we want a real bridge. I think. What do you look like? Right, someone's run out of money. Let's take account of that. That should be enough to build the line, which I've now lost. Okay. Where's the station? There you are. The parallel track is on the left hand side, isn't it? So if we can drag from here, just makes my life a little bit easier. There was a comment on the Steam Workshop page for this mod which suggested you don't get charged for the parallel track. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't done the maths, so I haven't sort of added it up. Right. Okay, we'll go up there, I think, rather than having another tunnel. Can we do that? That looks okay. And our approach to Bath then. Yeah, I think we're happy with that. Okay, so we've got the tunnel and our bridge. It is quite a large bridge. That is viaducty, isn't it? And how much does this change the price? Yeah, I think having the bigger spans does make it a little bit cheaper. It is a matter of just hundreds. Steel. No, you wouldn't want that in the countryside, would you? Let's go for a proper. No, that's for viaducts and stuff. Proper viaducts, isn't it? Let's go for a proper brick bridge, proper viaducty kind of thing. And which of these do we want to use? Don't get too close so you can see what you're doing. There you go. Because they have different types of railing on. If you can be very precise in your clicking. So I do quite like this one. So that's what we will do. 2 million. Okay, right. Did you lay the parallel track? No, you didn't. Why did you not? I'm not sure why it doesn't lay it. We saw that in the last episode. I'm not quite sure that there's some rule that I'm sort of falling foul of in terms of this is all very up and down, isn't it? Okay, if we can come down. You see, it's done the parallel track there. Okay. And can I remember what bridge it was that I'd selected? Probably not. Was it that one? Or was it the darker one? It looks like it was the lighter one, doesn't it? It'd be nice if it could remember your selections on things like this. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good, I think. We can do that. Just keeping half an eye on how we're getting into Bath. No, it doesn't like doing bridges. Maybe that's what bridges and tunnels. Well, I don't know about tunnels, but it doesn't like doing bridges, does it? Parallel tracks for bridges. Right. And we can bring you in there, but we do need to assess this switch here. Right, so let's take you out. We don't actually need a switch in Bath anymore because the trains are all coming through, aren't they? They're all through trains because they're going on to Chippenham. Let's get rid of that signal as well. But I will put... Actually, what if we draw the track out from here? Okay. Actually, let's... Can we... Where are we going to? There we're going to. We draw you to there. Okay, how does that look there? Okay, we don't have much room for a switch in there, do we? I'm not too happy with the two tunnels being quite so close together either there, but that's probably going to be necessary. There, isn't it? Okay, how are you lining up? Reasonable well, I think. Okay, if we click OK on that, does it do parallel tracks through tunnels? No. Okay, maybe it just does tracks above ground. Or actually on ground rather. Okay, so we've got that, that's good. Right, actually if I draw it from the other side, because I'm not quite sure if left is left here. If I'm drawing up this way, because left depends on your orientation, doesn't it? Which way you're looking at it. Right, there you are. Good. That's that done. So, can we bring this into... aha! Is this going to be problematic for us? Okay, if we bring you to there, can I connect you? Where are you? There you go. Not across the track, connected to the track. Ah! Okay. Oh, it's because I'm... ah, right, no. Why have I done it like that there? I don't know. That is an odd thing for me to have done. Okay, let's draw this again. But can we do it? I've got I've got 3 parallel. Oh no! I think when you turn options on, you must remember to turn them off when you don't want to use them anymore. Maybe that's what it was complaining about when it said it couldn't connect. Actually, no, it wasn't, because I know what it was complaining about. It was me getting this junction wrong. Okay, let's... no parallel tracks, thank you. So if we bring you to there... ooh, that's ugly, isn't it? It's very ugly. Not quite sure what it's doing there. Some sort of terrain misalignment. Okay, so if we take you from there, okay, that sort of works in a very ugly kind of way. Let's get rid of this. Can I connect you from within the tunnel? I can, which I'm a little bit happier with, although the speed of the track is unacceptable. The speed of the trains, well, the speed of the track is unacceptable. Okay, can we make this better? They are slowing. The question is that going to affect the through trains? I'm not entirely sure. It might or it might not. Am I happy with that? I'm happy with it having the one tunnel entrance rather than two, just sort of knocking alongside each other. Right, so I want to draw you out to there. Not the best looking bit of track, but it's track nonetheless. Okay, I think we're more or less done. So we just need to connect the rest of this up, get this double tracking done. That's it. And you're into Frome. Excellent. It is a very close tunnel, but should be okay, he said. Alright, So we could put our little switching operation in there. Do it the other way too. And our signalling, we'll use a standard signal on a pole. Yeah, I'll put you there. And we'll have you going in fact, let's put the auto signal on. Put you there. And I wanted them to be one way. Oh, you great plonker. Oh, they are one way. Ah, because I turned it on earlier, hadn't I? Oh, it doesn't do signals on bridges. Or is there broken track in there? Could be either, and I wouldn't be surprised by either. Okay. There. That's okay. That's looking better. Good, good. Right, so. Right, the train's coming in from Frome. This is going to be a local branch line, so they will have to give precedence to the main line, obviously. That's good. And we will have you going up there. Will you auto signal? You haven't. And I don't quite know why. You haven't, have you? No, definitely haven't. Okay, if I try here then. Whoops, there. You gonna do it now? No, you're... Well, you have. Right. A slightly odd arrangement of signals. I usually like to have them in sort of pairs on either side of the track, but this is obviously a unique and very special line. It's a very badly drawn track. I might tidy that up kind of off camera just to hide my embarrassment. So, right, we'll put that switch back in, I think. Actually, what we can do, let's start using high-speed track. Yeah, there you go. And there. Okay, let's upgrade, shall we? There you go. There you go. So it's high speed coming out of Bath and en route to Keynsham. This is kind of the main stretch. We'll do the other bits either side of Keynsham into Bristol and to Chippenham a little bit later. So I want to finish off this line we've got here. Right, so we have a new service running from Bath Spa to Frome. There you go, and we will call this one. How about Bath to Frome? Yep, that's what it is, so let's call it that. Right, okay, now how the heck am I going to get a train on there? Because my nearest rail depot, I'm really not happy with these kinks in the track, but right, so we're going to have to get a train out here. We'll apply it to the main line. Then once it gets on the track, we might be able to divert it onto the Frome line. That track is going to annoy me for a while until I can get myself over it. Buy vehicles. There we go. So, steam. What do we have? Any funky new steam engines? Nothing too powerful because this is just a local line after all. 60 miles an hour? Yeah, we could use you. Wait, we're in 1934. That's fine. Oh, the hush hush. It goes 70. Yeah, 68 is quite good. 75 I think is high speed at the moment until we get our main line running at 100, in which case it won't be. So it's 60 fast. Okay, so that's 60. What was that 68 one we had? Which one were you? You were the LSWR. Oh, you're nowhere near as powerful, are you? 560, 73 kilonewtons tractive effort as opposed to Yeah, the GWR is a better loco, I think, for that. So this is a GWR region as well, so let's buy one of you. And we're going 60 miles an hour, and these are all far too fast and expensive. Do I have to use a German wagon? I'd rather use something a little bit more British. Ah, we've got you still. You are quite old in design, and we're going to be obsolete within the year. Okay. Which was this one? It goes up to 1985. Again, this is a German passenger wagon, but 62 is fair enough. Carrying 17 as opposed to this only carrying 8. Yeah, I think we'll use this. Sorry, chaps. It's going to be German wagons for you. 51. I think that's more than enough for this route at the moment. So we'll buy you. Can I stick you on the Bath-Frome line? No, I can't. So we will stick you on the Bath main line. There you go. And we'll watch him as he navigates his way to Keynsham. With any luck, once he gets out of Bristol, we can put him on the Frome line. Our new train is going into Temple Meads. Looking really cool. Filling up with 51 passengers. Hang on. Why is this station called St Paul's? Something's happened here. Okay. What has gone on? I have installed a couple of naming mods which allow me to name signs. Have they impacted the name of the station? Because it probably is properly in St Paul's in terms of the districts of this map. Ooh, I'm not happy with that. Right, any other stations had a similar problem? Bedminster. You should be fine actually, because you will be in Bedminster. Yes. What about Brandon Hill? You shouldn't have an issue. We're all looking very, very busy. Okay, I'm going to have to look at that and see what the issue is. I may have to disable some mod or something, but I'm not happy with that at all. It is called Bristol Temple Meads, obviously, on the map, as you can see there, but I don't want the platforms to say something different. Oh, that's disappointing, that. Yeah, that's not on, I'm afraid. See if I can fix that. Where's this train going? There we go. Good. Okay, we'll let him get to Keynsham, and then we'll see if we can change him over to the other line. Ooh, and as the train comes into Keynsham, we cross into 1935. Oh, and loads of really sexy looking locomotives. Oh, and new trucks. They could be handy. Oh, there's so much to play with there, which we won't see in this episode because this one is about to come to a close. Right. We've got your money from that train. Can I now assign you to the Bath-Frome line? I can. Excellent. Right, so I'll just roll forward a little bit as he gets into Bath, and then we'll see if we can get him on his way to Frome. And so here he is, pulling into Bath Spa as he starts his new life on the Bath-Frome line. Not sure he made any money from those 9 people he was carrying. Here he goes, waiting behind the mainline train, of course. It's taking its time pulling out. 60, you're full. Yeah, there's so many trains now which are doing such good business that I need to address capacity as well as speed and all sorts of other things. He's carrying nobody. That's a bit of a shame. he heads off, and that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this. And once again, thanks to Raining Tacos and Julie Fisher for commenting on the last video and encouraging me to get things fixed, as we saw earlier, around Newport. And if you've enjoyed this or have any comments, oh look, animals. If you have any comments on this, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Just drop a note into the comments box below. It'd be great to hear from you. Or even if you haven't got anything particularly exciting or interesting to say, then a like would be just as lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. And of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye bye for now.